In a quiet town, there was a well-known bakery. All the townspeople loved the shopkeeper, Ahmed, a kind, hearted old man. His bread was not only delicious but also full of his warmth and kindness. He was always generous, which was why everyone adored him. One day, a ragged and pale little boy walked into the bakery. Nervously, he said to Ahmed, "Sir, I don't have any money, but I'm very hungry. Can I work for you in exchange for a loaf of bread?" Ahmed smiled kindly and handed him a loaf of bread. "Child, no need to work. Eat first." The little boy gratefully took the bread and seriously said, "One day, I will come back to repay you." Years passed. Ahmed still ran the bakery, but as he got older, his health gradually declined. One morning, he found a notice nailed to the shop door. The bakery would be permanently closed due to unpaid taxes unless the debt was paid off within a week. Ahmed's heart sank. He didn't have enough money to pay the debt. He sat in the empty bakery, thinking that over the years, he had always been generous in helping people like that little boy, providing warmth and food for those who couldn't afford bread. He couldn't help but wonder if his kindness had ultimately been in vain. Just as he was about to give up, the shop door opened, and a man in a suit walked in. He smiled and asked, "Uncle Ahmed, do you remember me?" Ahmed looked at him carefully, and there was a flash of surprise in his eyes. "Sammy, is that you?" Sammy nodded, his eyes full of gratitude. He explained that he had grown into a successful businessman, but he had never forgotten the kindness he received in his childhood. "I heard about your situation," Sammy said. "I've already paid off all your debts, and I've specifically bought this bakery. You can keep running it for as long as you like." Ahmed's eyes welled up with tears. His voice trembled as he asked, "But why?" Sammy smiled and said, "Because you taught me the value of kindness. When I was at my most desperate, what you gave me was not just a loaf of bread, but also dignity and hope. Now it's my turn to help you." Ahmed gratefully hugged Sammy, and tears rolled down his cheeks. The bakery reopened. He still baked bread every day, not just bread, but also hope and kindness. He understood that kindness is never wasted. It will always return to the giver in the most wonderful way.